place. I was like,
No,
well,
no.
wait.
Okay. So looking at this board, a couple of spots stick out to me. A couple of spots stick out. I'm going to try to calculate the outs myself just to make sure that we're all like doing the thing. 8, 9, 10 sticks out. 6, 9, 11 sticks out. 6, 4, 9 or 6, 9, 10 sticks out. And then what would fourth do if all those spots are gone? I guess I could see like a 6, 3, 10, 8, 9, 12. That's kind of interesting. And then what would go with, that means the 5, 10, 11 almost certainly goes. And then between like an 8, 9, 10 and a 6, 9, 11. Yeah, this is really interesting for first pick here because it looks like the spots that are going to be open to them are like a 5, 4, 3, maybe a 3, 4, 11, even maybe a 6, 4, 3, maybe a 6, 4, 3. So if 6, 4, 3 stays open, I can understand this 8, 9, 10 a lot, but something to maybe watch out for is that 6, 9, 4 might go, which blocks off this. And I guess if you're orange here, you are okay with taking 11, 4, 3 on the backswing, probably. Because the sheep port's great, the wheat port's fine. Oh, fair enough, Kelly. Fair enough. Yeah, I think that's what everyone's rooting for in this game. I after talking with a lot of them seemed like they were rooting for a good game. So that's yeah. So I'm down for that. But alas, yeah, I think 8, 9, 10 is fine. Especially, I guess I could also see 4, 6, 9 going. I could see first position taking 4, 6, 9 with the idea of taking the 3, 4, 5 on the backswing. That would be kind of interesting. But ultimately, I think 8, 9, 10 is pretty safe. I think 8, 9, 10 is pretty safe. Like even worst case, the 8, 4 might could be open, or 8, 9. One of these two spots, wheat-wise, should be open. So I think this is fine. Now, if you're second position, yeah, it's the winters that we had in our hearts all along, Yari. Absolutely. I feel like I would be hard pressed to not to take either the 6, 9, 10 or the 4, 9, 6 here. I do acknowledge that for the 4, 9, 6, the 9, 11 is there as a potential plow. I just don't think that the 9, 11 is that good. Like, I just don't think the 9, 11 is a very good spot to try to cut you off from the 4, 9, 6. So I weirdly think that the 4, 9, 6 is relatively safe. Unless orange decides to go 6, 11 or something, which, excuse me, the 8, 4 is just straight better. So it's hard to say. If I'm calculating outs, let's see, like 6, 9, 10, 6, 9, 4. I guess fourth does maybe like a 6, 10, 3, 8, 9, 12, meaning that 4, 6, 9 gets like a 5, 10, 11. Or I guess also fourth could take 5, 10, 11, 8, 9, 12. That seems really nice for them. Yeah, backswing, baby. I think 5, 10, 11, 8, 9, 12 goes as fourth now that I think about it. So 6, 10, 3 is still open for someone. Weirdly enough, 6, 10, 3 doesn't go particularly well with either of these 4, 6, 9 or 6, 9, 10. So you're kind of in a weird spot. Yeah, I don't hate this from red. Like, I think the outs for 6, 9, 10 and 6, 4, 9 are both a little tricky. I think it's kind of busted taking it as like third position or fourth position, but as second position, I'm not sure you can quite take it. So I respect I respect this pick from Ari here. But now, as like third position, I think you have to take one of these two because now, like if you take 8, 4, 4, 6, 9, like the 5, 4, 3 is open. Like the 6, 10, 3 is okay, but that'll be open. Even the like, I guess 6, 9, 10, 8, 9, 12 is not great, but it's serviceable. I feel like this 4, 6, 9 is pretty nice. I'm not gonna lie, but even 6, 9, 11 is similarly good. I mean, 6 9 11, 8 9 12. Not sure. Let's see if there's any chat happening. Nope. Everyone's in the tank.
But it's such a weird spot to take in third. Am I being
I
crazy,
agree.
right? Am I crazy though? Like,
I guess 6 4 10 is
not a
also an
good
option.
idea, I think.
Now that I look at it.
Yeah, I think you're leaving a lot for Daniel as well, though, when you do that. He'll have all good numbers.
Hi, Drew. 5 4 3. Yeah, I agree.
You gotta.
Yeah, I guess 5 4 3 with the idea that any of these middle spots are great is also very fair, Drew. That like, yeah, the 6.
Let Daniel take the 5 3 4 maybe.
Yeah.
The 6 4 10. I guess unless Blue decides to go crazy and take like the 4 6 9. Well, but then if they take the 4 6 9, the 6 9 11's open for you. So yeah, I agree. I think the 5 4 3 is a good answer. I think that's a solid answer here.
Because you'll get brick for sure, and
yeah. I'm taking it. I'm taking it.
Port.
Yeah.
I know you really.
Yep.
You just really left.
Well played.
In such a.
It's just like whenever Daniel gets here.
I mean, yeah, like I think what Griffin's about to say, and something that I kind of agree with, is like I think people are saying, "Oh, you leave Griffin something really nice if you take the 5 4 3," but like realistically, what's the best setup that Daniel can get here? Like realistically, do you take like 6 4 10 8 9 12, go hoping for a wheat port and a weak or cheap setup? Do you take like 6 9 11 6 3 10, I guess, hoping for road, but you can never connect with your roads that way? Like you don't really have a road network that way. So 6 3 10 6 9 11 is kind of rough too. Like 2 3 10 is also very interesting. 2 3 10 with like an 8 9 12. That is very fair, Kelly. Or 2 3 10 9 11, go for the true like roads into massive expansion spots. Yeah, 9 6 11. Yeah. I 2 3 10 6 9 11 is also very fair. Like I think both of those could really work. Like getting on that 5 2 and locking up the 6 9 11 is fair. I honestly I think looking at it, I think I like that kind of setup the best. I like the 6 9 11 with one of the 2 3 10 or the 6 3 10. The big question though is if you go 6 3 10, I don't think you really have any expansion spots. You do leave 4 9 6 for Griff. I guess perhaps you go 4 9 6 instead, 4 9 6 with 10 3 6 just to make Griff's life a little harder. I guess yeah, if you go 10 3 6 4 9 6, you do give yourself a little road network down the middle. And you get yourself a 6 11 down the line. So maybe that's worth thinking about. But yeah, yeah, people may be more inclined to take 6 4 10 left. Yeah, the 3 4 11, there is a chance that it'll stay open. I agree with that. I think that's definitely. I mean, let's think about this logically here. Like if let's say 4 9 6 6 to 3 10 goes. That's the most like constrictive setup in terms of board options. If that happens, I guess Griff, like what does Griff do? Like does Griff go 6 9 10? I guess because he has to. I guess he goes 6 9 10 and then RE takes 8 9 12 and then Tio, I feel like here Tio has to choose between like an 8 4 or an 11 4 3. So there is a chance that stays open, but now it's all moot because the 6 9 11 is open. Also, I'm a little surprised by this road direction. I guess I can understand it. I can definitely understand it in that. Well, can I? Actually, I can because the 9-10 will likely be open for Daniel, given that Griff probably takes the 4-9-6. Griff could take the 6-9-10 or try to like extort the 6-9-10 because I think I think a big reason why Daniel went right is because he thinks that the 9-10 will be open. But I'm not sure that's a guarantee. We'll have to see. But yeah. I mean, given that you went 6-9-12, like at this stage, I'm not sure what you do here as your second spot. Because if you go 6-4-10, Griff still gets 6-9-10, which is wheatless, but it's still really nice. And then 6-3-10 opens up the 6-9-4, so you're kind of, yeah. I'm a little, yeah. This is an interesting spot. Yep. Now Griff has the 6-9-4 open. Let's see if the table has any feelings about it. Honestly, now the 6-10-12 is open. Like, Kelly says that they like 6-4-9 and 6-3-10. Yeah, I think I'm with you, Kelly. I kind of like 6-4-9 6-3-10. Yeah, and now nobody.
Nice.
Yeah, nobody can take the 6-10-12 now. Like, who can? Ari can't take it, and neither can Tia. But I have a feeling the rest.
I know that 6-3-10. I briefly had thoughts of the 2-3-10 to the Warport over there.
Wow.
Right.
Yeah.
But now there's just 2 awesome spots open for you guys.
That's right, Noise Pond. Yeah, if Griff wins, he is a dream killer.
2-3-10.
Because everyone else is.
It's a little too juicy, that 2-3-10.
Yeah,
A little
really
spicy.
was.
Yeah.
It was.
Expect that to be open.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Griff is the only one with no stakes here. For those who are maybe just joining the stream, everybody else.
Yep, figured.
Checks
Yeah.
out.
Oh, and now Tio takes 8-9-12, I guess. Unless they want to be cheeky and go 6-10-12 up to 8-9-12. That I actually think that could work, chat. Like if Tio,
I'm gonna have no problem trading your brick here,
Tio could go 6-10-12. Like, they have plenty of wood and brick and sheep.
I have a lot of wheat.
All they need is a single wheat, and they have uncontested 8-9-12. I kind of like that, to be honest. Then they have this whole like quadrant of the board all to themselves.
True.
I think if I'm Tio here, I'm strongly considering
10 there though, so that
going 6-10-12 up to the uncontested 8-9-12.
I mean, I think it makes sense to allow either both me and
Yeah.
Daniel or just one other person to get on it to defend it with you.
I don't think you can let Griff have it. Like, I like, if you're Tio, you never win the race to the 6-10-12, like, ever. So yeah, I think 6-10-12 has to be
you're trying
the
to tell
call
me
here.
that you will trade me brick if I don't take the 6-10-12.
Yeah. I mean, I have to trade brick this game.
Okay.
Wait, but if Griffin gets
Whoop.
6-10-12, he's uncontested road, right?
Pretty much.
Yes.
Uncontested road, we'll get all resources, double brick, double wood, with the brick board. I think.
Okay, like if
too
you want to
strong.
flip it, Ari, and you say Tio gets 6-10-12 and 8-9-12, you'd rather him get that? Like, if he takes 6-10-12
I
up,
think
you'd
so.
rather me go over to the 8-4-12.
Yeah.
I'd be fine with that. I just think the table balance is better when Tio plays overreaching, not plays a road game.
I don't think so.
No one else.
Yeah.
Well, you don't think so. No one else is equipped to buy devs except for Tio, who has
8-4 point in. That's an
Gold.
interesting thought, Robin. Like,
good sheep.
well, I'm not sure that you
I
can
depend on
really
the
do that as
sheep.
Tio, right? Like,
I'm not getting anywhere without trades.
I don't know.
They owe me quite a lot.
I almost like 8-9 point inwards better than 8-4 point inwards. Well, I say that, but wood is going to be the thing that you're porting. So perhaps
All good either way. I mean, Tio, if you want to like outline some of the guaranteed amount of brick trades, I'm happy to do that.
I think
That's
this is
part of the
important.
game. So
I think this is an
if you want
important
me to trade
interaction
you a
here.
brick off the bat, I can do that.
Yeah, I'm kind of thinking it only because
Oh, they have 30 seconds.
the reason I want the 6-10-12 is so I have the 6 and the 8 instead of 2 8s. I've been screwed so many games, but the 8 doesn't roll.
I feel like if you're Tio, you.
Make sure we're not unbalanced dice like that last game.
I think if you're Tio, I'm not sure there's any deal you can make. Tio. Oh, Okay. I think that's.
Hold on, I have to refresh. My screen bugged.
Ooh. I think this is unfortunate. This is tough because, because. Wait, did Tio bot trade?
But
Oh, was it the bot? Oh my god.
Yeah. Tio
Oh my god. I
traded.
can't give it back now either. Why didn't? Oh my.
Tio bot traded.
Okay.
I thought it would
Oh no.
give me the brick. I just didn't even realize it was the bot.
I was going to accept. Don't worry.
Okay.
Tio's going to Catan jail. Like, wow,
Unwritten, but-
wild.
It is. I would have wanted it for the sheep. Also, it's fine.
I love it. This is incredible. Yeah, wow. Okay, so so Griffin has like only brick here. Griffin has basically only brick in his hand.
Where's
Blocking the wood. Hi, Hoffy. Do we have balanced dice? I'm not sure. I mean, according to the rules, the dice are supposed to be random. The dice are supposed to be random, Drew.
The one.
But I admittedly I wasn't able to see the settings when they did it, so I can't say.
Brick.
Checks out, check
It
out.
should be random. So Winters. Oh yeah, you're right. Dice is random. Dice is random. So we're good. Yep. Thank you, chat. Appreciate you. Colonist.
I accepted, Daniel.
I know.
Why do you have the? I don't know if y'all are seeing this, but Colonist
No.
has the spectator symbol
Well,
over top of the back symbol, so I legitimately just can't go back to my game screen.
okay. I mean, you offered.
Thank you.
No worries. Appreciate it.
That's brutal. Okay. We're in there. I think this block of the wood is fine, especially considering
biscuit.
it was especially considering it was Ari. Like, yeah, if you're Ari,
Let's go.
that's a nice like political block. I guess, yeah, everyone has brick, and so you just cut off their wood source. And I think Griff is a bit more scary here, but okay, good stuff, Kelly. Good stuff. So yeah, if you're Tio, you can't really hit the 6 brick because everyone has brick. So I guess you,
Think so?
yeah, the 10 is fine. I could also, I guess, see the 6 wheat,
I don't.
but that hurts Daniel a lot more than Ari. I guess neither block really hurts Ari very much. It's just a matter of whether you want to block. I guess you have to block Or because 6s have rolled. So Daniel has the wheat already. So yeah, that makes sense. You already don't know how Daniel wins, Noise Pond. Yeah, this is going to be interesting for sure. I feel like if you're Daniel,
on the board right now.
maybe you should politic if you're Daniel to try to beat Griff to the 6-10-12. Like if you try to win the race to the 6-10-12,
Oh, now there's another one.
wow. I mean, but Griffin is just getting the 4s that he needs to start moving up to the 6-10-12. Like if Daniel gets to the 6-10-12, there's hope.
You're gonna need the second
but-
brick, right?
No, not right now.
I don't think anyone should be trading with Griff here. He's already got a road and a sheep
You really want insurance?
and a brick and a wheat. So he's a wood away from the settle. So yeah, that trade never happens.
Oh,
Good roll for you.
Nice.
Let's see.
I think he still needs a sheep though.
yeah.
And wood. I don't think Daniel has the
Yeah.
wood either. He only has 2 wood in hand, unless I'm crazy.
Your sheep,
Like-
are you?
I might be open to offers.
I'll make you a juicy.
I think Tio is 2 resources short of plowing to the 6-10-12. But
I
What
will-
is?
I will-
You can counter offer.
yeah, I will do this.
I'll do that.
yeah, he would basically need a perfect hand. This
Yeah.
I mean, it's
So-
so sheep, the 11. So
Yeah. I think it's a fair trade.
If it gives you a road.
Oh, so Daniel's just not thinking about this at all. Daniel's just going to
The
the
question
3-4-1
is-
or the 9-10, I guess.
Down the port? No, 9
something.
Sure.
Yeah, 9-10. Sure.
That would be.
That's that's.
Yeah.
Another sheep for him.
I feel bad. I think this is.
Yeah, that trade worked out really well.
Thanks for the hydrate.
Really well.
I think that there might have been an opportunity to try to convince the table that Daniel should have the 6-10-12 over Griff, but I understand that that's a really hard sell.
9 rolled.
That's a really, really hard sell.
Yeah, that's why you wanted the or.
Yeah, it's.
I think isn't this not settle for settle to you?
Yeah, I mean, yeah. If
I've already got
like if Daniel gets to the 5-2, then
Oh.
or port is a thing, but
I give you
it's
extra road.
it's going to be a long journey. It's going to be a super long journey, and Daniel has to make sure that he can cut off
Okay.
Griff's road network.
Nice.
I think I think there's opportunities for everyone. Wow, 9s are popping right now. This game feels like it's going by very quickly.
Nobody has.
It feels like everybody's expanding very quickly.
Trade a wood, Rick.
Mm-hmm.
If
Yeah.
I hadn't had so many cards, I might have wanted your brickweed on the last one, but no, I don't think you can make that trade now.
So now that
Unless you
No,
want
Tio is on the
definitely not
8-9,
on your turn, but I do.
honestly, like looking at this chat,
yeah.
honestly, like Tio
Might
is
be
not
good.
looking too bad here.
Do
Like,
that.
don't get me wrong. I think
I
we
just don't make enough wheat, so I would do this.
like putting the discussion about the 6-10-12 versus the 8-4-12 under, like, having that as water under the bridge. Tio can sneak road here, along with being a relatively strong or be cheap player. Like Tio has options here. he has a decent port in the wheat port. I know the wheat port's a bit overrated because he's basically never going to use it, but he gets ore the same time that Ari does until 5s happen. I don't know. This is gonna be super interesting to see how quickly Ari is able to buy devs. Because if Ari is not able to buy devs quickly, I think that could give Tio a window. Could give Orange a window here to try to fight for both potentially. Especially if blue and black kind of quibble in the middle. Yeah, that settle is very strong. Let's check back in. Wow. So yeah, I guess looking at this,
Do a wheat for a wood.
I will do that as well.
I mean,
We should
Griffin
do
just
that.
fights,
Griffin.
just goes road all day.
On my turn.
He has every resource that he needs. He'll go to the Brickport shortly, and it's just in business.
Certainly not
We
uncontested.
gotta keep that in mind.
It's not uncontested, Ari. There's two
Who's
players
contesting
who are
it?
playing.
I
Who
don't think
has as
anyone's
good a road
contesting it.
production as me? No one. But like, Tio is 2 roads from road. You're
Then
3 roads
oh.
from road. You guys can buy road builders. I still need to build 3 full roads, and
Yeah.
like
I mean,
everyone's at 3. Everyone's at 3 points. We shouldn't be talking about uncontested road at this point in the game.
I think we should keep it in mind.
I think that's a very convenient statement from
Keep it in
Griffin.
mind,
But
Burton.
yeah, like,
Does this pique anyone's interest?
I don't have any sheep.
yeah. So okay, let's try and think about what people have in their hands right now. Like if you're Daniel, I guess if you want the sheep,
Oh, that's very tempting, but
you
I'm
don't
fine
really
with it.
have
I can't do
ore.
anything with it but build a
to work
program, so
with.
If anybody wants to trade.
I think, yeah, I'm not really sure
yeah, I'll do
what Daniel's angling for here. I mean, that feels like that would work. Giving Tio brick that Tio doesn't produce in exchange for a wood that's rare. Trying to get to the 5-2 early.
build 2 roads.
Yeah, I guess, yeah, carve out space for
Oh,
yourself
dang.
and
What
get
we
yourself
got
ready
for
to loop
this?
around. That's fair. Uh-oh. Hybrid crate. Yeah.
Got blue accepting.
Yeah, I think the table's doing a good job of letting Daniel
What you mean?
build roads early, because I think Daniel building roads early is going to make Griffin's position a lot harder to sustain.
Ooh, that
Yeah,
juicy
wow.
sweet port.
Yeah. That's incredible.
9 that barely rolls.
Well, but the 8s roll though. Wow.
This man monopolizes the 8s.
For
How
now.
did that
Yeah,
happen?
but
haven't had
Ari's
one
still
10 yet,
Ari's
though.
still talking down my trades though. I'm the scary one here.
Haven't had one
No,
10
don't
yet.
don't trade with me, guys.
Yeah. I think
We should be
You're far too
careful.
scary, Griff. Come on.
I think at this stage, yeah, Tio is just running away with this. Like I shouldn't say running away with it. Like
If you're
I do think
more,
Griff
maybe.
has a strong position, but like at this stage,
What?
Tio has like
If say-
2 wood,
I mean, no,
2 wheat,
if
and
someone's trading ore to me, I'm interested.
No ore, unfortunately.
a sheep, I think. So 2 wood, 2 wheat, and a sheep. So I mean, yeah. Their game basically depends on 8s. That is true, Yori. That is interesting. That the brickports that Daniel could beat Griff to the brickport, which would be
Brick, 2 wood.
I think that would be worth I guess that's worth considering. Yeah. Yeah, I think that's worth considering here, but I think if you're
Trying to start
Griffin,
popping, right?
yeah, I can already see Griffin trying to press the issue and get to this brickport
Got
ASAP,
3 and 2 wood at the same
just in case Daniel has
So like he doesn't
has a
need
trick up
to
his
work.
sleeve.
He needs-
Fortunately for him, I don't think Daniel's particularly close.
Maybe.
I don't think Daniel has the wood that they
I
need.
don't
Daniel just has a
I can do 1 for 1. You're ahead of me right now.
Daniel has a bunch of brick, but no wood. Yeah, I don't think Daniel has any wood here. They might have a wood that they got from Tio, if I remember right. Yeah, they have a single wood. So I guess they have rolls that would get them there. They have a roll that would get them to the like a 3 or an 11 would, I think, get them the road settle, because I think they have the sheep. Do they? Yeah, they have the sheep and they have the wood that they need to get there. They just need. They got the 11. Wow, yeah, they got the 1 roll that they needed. That's brutal.
Just whatever.
That's brutal. Yeah, as I said, they got the roll that they needed. They got the 11. That was one of the 1 of 2 rolls that they needed
Maybe
here.
need wood, Ari?
Yeah, real crate. I think this is better. I think the brick port is much better than the ore port, but or maybe not much better, but it's better, I think. Yeah. Wow. That's tough luck. Tough luck. Now I think Griffin's in a much more
I'm a
difficult
dead
spot.
player now, so you might as well
Well,
trade with me.
maybe dead is a bit
If anyone else is giving me a
much,
pop here.
but
Well,
I think if
Griff,
Griff
1 for 1.
if Griff goes to the 3 for 1
Okay, who would you rather trade with here?
and then fights for road, then we're getting somewhere. But very
Who wouldn't?
very
You don't
fortunate.
need to settle at all the rest of the game.
Very fortunate.
It's 10 to roll.
11 from
I mean, I
Daniel.
will take 2 wood as well if you.
Noise. There's always hope. You never know. You never know here. Griff can build roads. And what if like 10s pop off? And he can like start citying up. I don't know.
Do this.
You never know. Mastio with the aggro knight.
I'm on 2 points here.
Don't worry, I'm not coming from you. I'm concerned that that's lose 1.
Hey there, if you're enjoying the video, please consider hitting the like and subscribe buttons. It helps out the channel a ton. Anyway, back to the match.
Sweet spot.
Mastio with the aggro knight
1 for 1 with you if you want.
is very interesting.
Or, no, not the 1 for 1. Sorry, I need to road settle. So
Yes, I agree. Yeah, I'm with you, Noise Pond. That, like, I, to be clear, I acknowledge that like blue and orange are very clearly way ahead right now. Like, I understand that. I more than anything, I'm trying to I'm trying to promote some parity and try to outline like what red and black can do to help like with their win condition, to be honest. I think it's definitely going to be a tough for a red or a black at this stage, given where blue and orange are right now.
No, that doesn't help me right now. 2 wheat
Yeah.
or 1 ore.
Oh, whoops. I think I misread your message, Northbound. Sorry. I misinterpreted what you were saying, but we're good. We're good. Yeah. There you go.
Damn.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Damn.
What a wild. Oh, because they yopped. Okay.
Dude, just drop your Willy Wonka on the table.
Yeah. You're right, Drew. Basically, I don't know. Yeah, if you missed what happened, basically, Daniel got it was Daniel's turn, and Daniel needed an 11 to get to the brick port on his turn, and he rolled. He needed a 3 or an 11, and he rolled an 11, so that got him the wood that he needed to road settle there. So it was very, very tough luck for Griff, and very fortunate for Daniel. But anyway, yeah, let's so now that Ari has a city, this is pretty contested here. I think Tio's doing the right thing by just like buying devs, trying to get out ahead as much as he can. Hoping that eventually he can use his port situation to city up the 8, 9, 10 and go from there. Yeah, I think the 8, 9, 10 is
but these
the
guys
best
don't
city
have
here.
any cards that I want. Because no one really does. And Daniel
I just meant when he said he pops for eternity, that's because I'm trying to stay ahead.
Let's see. Okay, yeah. I think
As long as I'm popping, I can't build cities.
something that's really interesting here is like, now that I think about it, if you're Ari,
Oh my.
I think you almost have to start hitting the 10 ore here. Like this other 10 ore, because Tio is getting off scot-free right now. Because everyone is so hard locked on Daniel right now that Tio is just getting off scot-free. He hasn't been blocked at all this game.
After the plow on the brickport, I don't think you were scary.
Oh really? Thanks, man.
Like now Tio is just popping off because the robber is going back and forth between the 10 and the 6.
Unless someone contests.
Which, I mean, yeah,
Need,
like
insurance.
yeah. So
Yep, for free.
it's kind of
Mm.
it's going to be really interesting to see when the table starts to realize that Tio is the one who needs to get hit here in addition to Daniel. Because like, don't get me wrong, like Ari's city is strong, but like realistically, Ari is still way behind, I think, when you look at like when you look at how far ahead Tio is in the dev department. Like Ari needs army to win right now. And don't get me wrong, I think their setup is actually pretty well balanced. They have a great amount of ore, they have a great amount of wheat, and they just need 111 to roll and then they're fine. Like I think Ari definitely is like in a decent spot here, but I do think that Tio is getting off a little easy when it comes to the blocks. I'll put it that way. Especially with these 8s, like Lord. Tio has a city, I think. I think Tio has a city here. Well,
Anyone want to trade me an ore here?
it's not clear because Tio has 4 wheat, 4 wood, and I think a sheep.
Connect sooner.
I don't have any ore.
Yeah. No tens.
I don't think.
No, they have 5 wood, 5 wood and 4
Yeah.
wheat.
Yeah, Ari's
So Tio has the settle, but not the city. They're close though.
Wait.
They're very, very close. Yeah.
What do you guys
So,
think the best city is?
It's going to be an interesting call to see if Tio decides to settle on the 8 on the 8 wheat.
Yes, definitely.
Yeah.
Where's my
kinda
money
useless
roll
to use
here?
Okay, now if you're Daniel, yeah, that I think that move makes plenty of sense. If
What the
you're
hell do I do with this?
Daniel, try to break up Tio's city rolls and steal road, which is fine. Yep.
Gosh,
No.
And they
man.
7 out. Okay,
Nope.
now I'm less worried.
who plays the
Now I'm a
knight
bit
to lose?
now I'm a bit less worried.
But actually, when you play a knight on 8 cards, you keep an extra card.
Yeah, I know.
So it is the move there.
You're right, Drew. That Tio does have road probabilities too. Like, yeah, I
Play stupid with us.
oh boy, I guess Tio. Yeah, I guess Tio
Really?
wants
Double
spacing.
with me. Wow.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Oh,
Gives
Okay.
the
God.
dev. It makes sense.
Yeah. I just
Wow. That's insane.
Yeah, and now the table is kind of coming. I think the table is realizing that.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
not
that-
good block.
No, I think the 8 wheat is the better block.
Yeah, that's a very bad
He's
block.
on the wheat
actually.
port.
Yeah, now. Yeah, Tio's in a really nice spot here.
It's four cards jumping into his hand. It's 100%.
100% better block. Give me a second.
Yeah.
Man, I can't believe how much that 11 is rolled.
Wow. Sixes are good though. Sixes are now a free card for Griff. And like, let's not forget about Griff either. Like Griff is like if Griff cities up.
Oh no.
Such a shame for that
It's
11
all
rolling
over.
so much.
No city.
Yeah, it's
Huh.
good that he didn't city there.
I guess settle dev. Interesting.
You can get a dev here.
Oh, the 10
Hey,
finally rolled.
10.
Yeah, okay.
No.
With that mono, now it's just clearly like yeah.
They're good.
Now it's clearly
Nice.
I mean, yeah, it's always been Tio. I'm just I'm a little surprised
You
at
use
that
all the shit.
mono.
Yeah.
I feel like
Yeah, I did.
Tio maybe could have gotten some value out of an ore mono down the line, but Tio is like drawing more attention
One in
to
the
himself
market for road material.
without yeah.
Shouldn't you be in the market for road material?
Yeah.
Yeah,
have
I
all
guess-
the material.
Yeah.
Oh,
I think city up this 8, 9, 10 is just going to
connect
be
through the middle.
what you need because ultimately if you city up the 8, 9, 10
Or for 2 brick.
or honestly wait, chat, maybe it's this. Yeah, exactly. Perhaps the idea behind settling is that Tio has a VP and a knight and his plan is to build 2 roads and then play a knight and then that's how he wins. So like Tio, honestly, if I'm the table, I might try to feed Daniel roads here so that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 roads is not enough to take road. Because I think this legitimately this turn could be game over unless if an 8 rolls. If an 8 rolls, it literally might be game over. Like
Yeah, no.
yeah, it's. I think the table has to extend. Get someone to 7 roads here. I think ideally it would have been Griff, to be honest. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I think ideally it would have been Griff here, but now that Griff's turn is over, I think you almost have to do it for Daniel. Yeah. Yeah, okay. They're leaving it up to the fates. I think if an 8 rolls, it might just be game over. If an 8 rolls. I mean, that's the problem. Like that road extend just doesn't do anything. Like playing with fire right now. I mean, I don't think Tio has it right now. If Tio steals a brick, if Tio has a knight and steals a brick, interesting.
You gotta put it on that 8.
Yeah.
Yeah, gotta
Should-
play it anyways.
Yeah.
Okay.
Damn it.
Tio missed his window. Or missed that window.
Then-
Hi, Ultimagnu. How are you?
Rolled, damn it.
9 sheep.
Wow. The table got away with one there. The table absolutely got away with.
As well.
They got away with one there.
It's the same thing.
As if
It's the same block, the 9 or the 10.
I'm glad you're good, Ultimagnu.
9 is just what lets him pop.
Yeah, like if Tio had a knight and a VP there,
He has the sheep.
Yeah.
He doesn't have to.
that could have been
It
game.
rolls more, yeah.
Rolls more and it's more
And he's sheep
flexible.
board
Oh.
as well, I guess.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Yeah, I think that's
I think at this
Kinda block
stage,
them as well. I mean, Daniel has 7 points.
I mean, who cares?
Daniel's
I'm not
scary.
gonna-
Like, who cares that Daniel has 7 points? Like,
With the brick
it's
board.
that's totally.
I don't know.
Daniel's not scary at all right now until he cities.
Yeah, I think
Um,
I think
I need to
I'm honestly
with the
what the scariest thing for me is I feel like I feel like the table should now try to make sure that Ari can buy a dev, if I'm being honest. But yeah. Also, sorry Magnu for I hope you're doing well, and I hope you're having a happy Mother's Day as well. I think the table should want Ari to buy a dev because that forces Tio's hand. Like if Tio has a knight, then they have to play it if Ari buys a dev here. So I think that is good for the table, but he doesn't have it. Okay,
Great for
we'll
Daniel.
see.
Bro, I have 2 cards.
I know.
Ooh.
I'm messing with you, man.
We'll see.
So it's 7 points.
I'm at 7 points. We like
Well,
to call that a soft.
The rest of the table not buying devs is letting Tio just sit on his devs, and it's a little No, you're fine. You're fine, Magnu. It's
Ooh.
wow. These 7s are actually amazing for the table though, because they're just like slowly dissolving Tio's hand. They're dissolving his hand, which is perfect.
Okay, have a nice time.
Yep. Yeah.
I don't know how.
Oh.
There, but
Yeah, that's tough.
I'm more-
You wanted a brick so bad. Tio wanted a brick so bad, but he just
Yo,
couldn't do
Daniel,
it.
Did you get the sheep?
You need wheat.
I did take his sheep.
But it doesn't matter that you took his sheep. Now,
You
or
don't.
oh, sorry.
No,
Yeah.
I don't have weed.
Yeah. Now, if you're Tio,
You're at
you
the
have a
card.
wood.
I'm on 4 points. I just need the death to get
Yeah.
that competition. He just
Alright, fine.
You have 2 wood if you're Tio,
I don't win with 2 roads.
plus whatever you stole. You have 2 wood plus whatever you
Oh,
stole.
spot.
Given the fact that he said, "Damn it," I'm assuming that he didn't steal a brick.
Well, Griffin should
I
have
think-
road here. Oh,
Yeah, you need someone to get to roads. Oh, okay. Okay, that's a help. Now Tio's 3 roads away.
Scary again.
So now an 8's not the win. But yeah, Griffin, y'all, everyone is yeah, maybe Tio has a mono. Well, but I don't think Tio would have said damn. Well, oh, I guess Tio, yeah, could have said damn it if he had a mono, but yeah, Tio already played a mono, Sev. See, there's only 1 mono left in the deck, so I think the odds of that are pretty low. I think the odds are pretty low that Tio has a second one.
Buddy.
Take another sheep.
I would take sheep.
This is interesting now because Griff is now 2 cities away from the win, which is going to take a while because Griff only has the 3-for-1.
How about Nor?
But I think realistically, I'm not sure Griff holds on to road long term, so
Okay. I thought you were trying to sit you there, Daniel. You kind of need to.
it's hard to say. I mean, yeah, like I think this block is fair.
What
Wow.
in the
Nice
world?
too.
These bad rolls for me.
OP2? OP2?
Yeah, Tio's been kind of stuck over the last. Tio's been super stuck over the last couple orbits. I don't think he's gotten a single 8 or 9. Which, admittedly, so it goes. But yeah, I think Tio might lose army
He has
here.
no more. He has no more settlement
That's 6
spots.
brick.
So
That's 6 brick. I mean, Griffin's also at 8 points.
he doesn't. Yeah, he
So
didn't have any settle
you
spots.
can't
He
you
has
can't
those
not block
cities.
Tio. You can block the 10. It makes sense.
Oh,
Yeah,
10
like
makes
like
sense.
10 for now.
I actually don't think the 10's a great block, to be honest. Like
I haven't even gotten cards for like 2 rotations.
I think you're still.
Ari just needs you to not be buying more devs. Is the thing. Like
I think it still opens up the possibility of Tio popping off if you're not careful. But
That's all
I
I'm
don't
getting.
want wood.
That's what you're going to steal from me.
because like the 10 is
Nice sheep. Yeah.
like a 10 is vaguely helpful for Tio, but realistically 8s are just the money roll. Okay, well as I say that happens, but
Well, now he takes army, and I'm completely out of the game.
Yep.
yeah, I think Tio's window is closing very quickly. So I think Tio needs 2 8s.
Yeah.
Tio needs 2 8s this cycle, and that's kind of the only way. Otherwise, it's just going to be really difficult for him.
Wow. Good one.
Expensive.
That's not.
Only number
I guess he could still get 2
for
8s,
me,
but
unless it's been
Oh
blocked.
my goodness, this is crazy.
but I
That 4 has single-handedly brought Griff back into this game.
I said it was my money roll, didn't I?
Yeah.
Oh, interesting. That's
Time for me
right.
to take road back.
Yeah. I wish that I wish I could speak another language, but
Unless someone had 2 wood to trade.
I have 2 wood to trade. You know I'm out of the game.
Yeah,
I got
I'm
1
good.
wood.
yeah, I do think Griff is now the one
Can you
to
give me anything else
refocus back on.
with it?
Weirdly enough,
I'm-
like
I'm
Griff
thinking
is just
about it.
You gotta
absolutely.
be- you gotta-
I could
you gotta
I
be
could either
giving
pop here
Tio
or I
more-
could do this.
I'm not
Pretty
not
much
winning
out of
right now.
I've got 5
you
points
should-
as soon as he takes. As soon
Yeah,
as he places
Tio,
that.
you need to be getting more than just that to be doing that.
I wrote settle.
I mean, I don't hate this. Yeah. Ooh.
So it's 5.
Oh.
Hey, both monos.
Double mono.
Tio had both monos. Sev, I apologize for ever doubting you. I apologize for ever doubting you here.
Mono, though.
That's my game.
But the problem is that,
Does anybody want more?
I mean, the problem here is that Tio has no wheat.
What do you mean?
Yeah.
Tio doesn't have any wheat to
Need sheep,
use
Tio?
with it.
Griffin does.
So
I need wheat and sheep. So
so Tio is kind of stuck.
1 and 1 for 2 ore.
I
No
almost
Griffin. I don't have a knight. Gets army. Has army.
Oh, really?
Uh-oh.
I still kind of have to trade for 2 ore if I can here.
I don't know, dude.
very interesting interactions here.
That's a problem.
That actually is kind of a problem. I don't know.
Yeah.
Yo, can you tell me if you just got a knight or not? And then I'll trade you another dev. If it is a
Contemplating
knight,
whether he's gonna lie or
I'm contemplating whether I even want to make the trade seriously. So
not.
because I mean Griffin
What
could be
I'm
at
saying
7
is
and
that-
9 if he takes road.
what I'm saying
and
is that
he
if
takes city.
it is a knight that you just got, I'll give you another pop.
That's so interesting. I guess, yeah, that makes enough sense. Interesting decision.
It is a knight. But
I'll make the trade.
would you make the trade with 2 wheat instead?
No.
Alright, that's what I figured.
Wow, what an interesting interaction that was.
That gives you a city. That puts you at 8. We have to do a steel road.
You don't know my dev, and I'm still over 7 cards. So there's risk. There's risk associated with it, but it's a risk I have to take. I just bought the dev. You guys have no idea what my dev is.
You should assume the worst.
Yes, exactly.
Very political.
It's a
Talk going
risk
on.
for me. It's a risk for Tio. It's up to you. I'm good either way.
If Griff has VP,
I've got to do it to get the cards out of my hand, I think. Damn it.
wow. Okay, the 7
Worked out.
is incredible here. That was such an interesting interaction because if you're Griffin, you need to make sure that Tio is on 7 to make sure that you're willing to trade with him. Because I think if you're Griffin, you think that you. I think if you're Griffin, if you're on 7 here, I think you're happy. Well, okay, let me try to sort this logic out. So Griffin said that he would not do the trade if Tio had a non-knight. And what that tells me is that Griff, I don't think Griff has a VP. Because if Griff had a VP, I feel like he would want to do that trade anyway, like regardless of whether that is a knight or a VP. Because like if Griff has a VP, that gets him a city, and then he can fight for road anyway. Yeah, yeah, that's fair, Robin. He's just fishing, I guess. I suppose, but yeah.
Oh well, Daniel's at 9.
City to win.
They do the win,
It's a 6
baby.
and it's a 6 and a 10 for Daniel to win.
What? No.
Oh yeah. Sort of.
This is 6 brick. Yes, brickport as well.
Yeah, I kind of agree, Real Crate. I think if you're Daniel, placing a road towards the brickport maximizes your network,
Well,
Why
but
did the 8s just
that's how this
completely
wins.
stop rolling? Man, 8s just completely stopped rolling. I have no chance now.
Yeah, it's kind of awkward for me.
That's why I didn't want to go on the double 8s.
yeah. Interesting spot. Yeah, I mean Ari is doing the thing. I'm still not particularly scared of them because I think I do think rather than place on 9 for Daniel, I do think you have to extend your road to give yourself the best road network possible. But the unfortunate part is I'm not sure it matters
Points. Like CP.
because I think Daniel's max road length
yeah.
is already kind of restricted
Does
on 9.
OP sub. split.
Would you?
So it's kind of tough. I think Griff has the cleanest path here.
Take road from Daniel. I know that it sounds. I do not have a victory point, obviously.
It's a little sus, bro.
Really? I'll just shove. I can only
There's
play
no-
one per.
there's no
I can only.
break.
Never mind. It doesn't matter. I can only play one per turn anyway.
There's no brick. There's no bricks here.
I was just gonna try and keep.
I think Griff might just win here. Yeah.
Or keeping the road.
Guess we need a 7 here.
Yeah.
Not using a knight. I think you have to use a knight here.
He must
Yeah.
be glad he's there.
It may be that
This
Daniel
isn't-
not extending, that Daniel settling instead of
You
building that one
you
road
are-
could be the
what are you
difference.
talking about? You-
When you-
This man has 3 VPs. What the heck? He's
So-
not even fighting army anymore.
That's all right. If
Yeah,
Griffin takes
Daniel's
it-
road network is very
You
wild.
need 2
I'm not
seconds
gonna lie.
to make it.
But whew, yep.
Do you have running rolls? Yes.
I mean a 10 maybe or a 5.
Well, that's helpful. For him.
Unless this is a VP.
I mean, you need to extend.
Good luck, Daniel.
All right, guys. One game, well played. GG. All right.
Good luck.
Good luck.
We're doing it.
Ah!
Oh,
Oh.
he went for the pull.
8. Haven't rolled. Showed
Shit.
your face. Oh, come
That's
on.
not an 8.
Hey,
Cards.
that's just
Well-
insulting now.
Now you need
Griffin has to have it here.
Take road.
Can someone trade me a brick? I can't
There's
take
no
road
brick.
without it.
I have multiple weeds, and you have wheat port.
Yeah, I think Tio's doing the right thing here, trying to get
Yeah, wait.
You
use
gotta
your
make him.
road
You
builder.
gotta make him play
Yeah.
his devs first.
Yeah, yeah. Use your
Five.
road builder
The road
first.
building.
Okay, that's a help.
Okay,
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, 2 roads will do it.
9, 10.
If Tio builds roads, that's
Connect the 8.
Yeah, you can give me 1 card more, right?
Oh,
Get you to 9 points. I'm at.
you're gonna
4
take army
points
from me
with 3
from,
deaths.
so I'm not gonna do anything with it.
I didn't
Oh.
play Knight or Light, right? Last turn.
No,
He-
he
he
didn't play a
can't let you
knight
pop
because the
again if
6
he-
was
if-
winning.
I need
can't let you
him.
pop
I need
again.
more
I can't
cards.
let you pop again. Yeah, I'm giving you
No,
an
no,
ore.
no, no, no. He can't let you pop again.
Oh, I'm not gonna
Oh,
pop
sure.
again. I can't pop again.
Okay.
No,
I would've
yeah,
popped
Tio should not
earlier.
be.
I would've popped
Tio
earlier
should not
if I
be
could've
paying
popped.
more.
Checks out.
Yeah, I've just got to take road.
Tio's
I'm
nine is
on-
a-
I'm
Tio's
on
nine is
4
about
points
9.
with 3 deaths, so maximum 7.
Do it.
2 minutes. You have to do this. This trade has to happen.
Sorry, it's 6
Yeah.
and it's 8 with
Yeah, you give him the win.
army.
So if you don't let me take road, he gets the win. I'm not
You
winning.
can, we
Give
can do
me
it
the win.
2 for 2. Seems
Yep. They're just
Right.
quibbling over value right now.
I'm pretty far behind. Or Daniel should pay, right?
Why would I do that?
So
Daniel's-
Griffin doesn't win. You're 9 with a death.
Yeah.
What? Why would I let him steal my road?
I feel like you almost have to like empty your hand out or something. I mean,
Oh, sorry.
okay, if you're Ari here, I can understand
Uh,
saying like that you have to empty out your hand
Do you have a
just to play 2 roads.
I do not have.
I think that's the only stipulation that
Popped
makes
a long time
sense.
ago if I could have.
Like
'Cause it would've been-
Ari has the leverage here.
Mhm.
Like
I-
I think Ari has to just say, "Give me all of your hand
I should-
in exchange for 2 roads."
I'm not doing anything but.
Wait, can you give me
spinning
a insurance at
past-
least?
Take the road.
Can you give me insurance at least? I helped you to 9 points.
Alright, that's a really good trade for you. I don't know, like why you
But what
wouldn't
do
have
you
done
want?
it.
It's not a
Insurance.
good trade
Don't
for
do
me.
it.
not
Let
at
him
all.
roll. Everyone 7's out here.
No. Can you give me insurance at least? It was a very bad trade for me.
The trade's already done.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess.
Oh.
There we go.
Okay.
Would have won if I hadn't taken road for sure.
Checks out.
But he's.
I mean, Griff would have won if you hadn't taken road. Like
hopefully a 7 rolls and there's.
there's
Yeah.
At least.
Yeah, like-
Griff can't win with road.
I can't believe the 8 hasn't rolled for like.
Alright.
I mean, Griff can win with road. He has 11 cards and a 3-for-1. Like
On his 8.
Griff can do fine. Griff can do plenty
He
here.
hasn't even rolled.
Exactly. Yeah. Like Griff is. I'm shocked that people are still focused on Daniel.
There's
Like
only 3 roads.
Daniel can't do anything here. Daniel is just stuck.
No, it's impossible for me to take it. The only
Yeah.
one who could take it is
Do you want
Griff.
sheep? Alright.
Griff is the only one who can take this. Like, I think Daniel's drawing way too much attention here.
Yeah, I don't think Ari can trade with you guys. Ari's in.
Wow. Okay.
Holy shit.
What the
That-
hell with the 10 win
That
winning?
that's got to be close.
I don't know.
I don't know if Griff has enough ore.
It's impossible.
He has plenty of wood and plenty of ore and sheep. Sorry, he has sheep and ore and nothing else.
But Griff
So
can't win here.
No.
Can't?
He
Wow.
can't
Yeah.
build
Oh.
roads. Or
You should.
he has
build-
4 ore, 4 sheep.
You should try to
Griff
build
hasn't
two.
rolled,
Yeah.
ironically.
4 ore, 4 sheep, 2 wood. He's got a couple of wood in there.
Hey,
So
Theo, I'll help you extend.
or no, he ported the wood. So never mind.
Or I could spend my.
He has some wheat as well. Interesting stuff. Hard to say. I don't think he has enough wood because he ported his wood. Where is it? He ported his wood for a
8 has
brick
not rolled for
in his
like
last turn.
4
So
years.
I think he's short.
8 forever.
I think he's just short
Or
here.
9 for that matter. I've had 4s and 10s. That's it.
Griff is popping. Despite there being no manas left, I guess maybe he wants a road builder. A road builder. It's super funny. Griff might actually want a road builder here. But he just buys out the dev deck instead.
Jeez.
Unfortunately, I think 4 VPs are all out, so he's just trying to get the last one. Never mind.
I don't know what to do here.
Never mind. Griff might legitimately be on like 9 here.
The 8 might be winning.
I don't. Yeah, but there's.
It is probably winning
There's
for
been
Theo.
three-
The 10 just
three
rolled 3
times
times in a row. Yeah, he's
I mean,
got
yeah,
it all
like-
over.
If wow, there's the 9.
He's still winning.
Hey, Daniel got
Uh,
17.
I mean,
farms.
how many rows? 1, 2, 3,
Can't win.
4,
He
5,
can't
6, 7, 8, 9, 10,
Like,
11. So he has
7
4
points,
roads
you
left.
Can't get 3 points
3,
here.
4, 5, 6,
He needs a city and
impossible.
like
7, 8,
I don't
9,
think there's
10.
a road network for him to take road.
Yeah, Daniel
There's 5
cannot
roads
take
to
road
No
here.
matter what. Yeah, he can't take road.
It's impossible for road.
So Daniel has to build a 10 with all of his settlements gone. So Daniel has to dump everything into cities, which is unfortunate because he has the ore that he needs, but he just doesn't have the wheat that he needs.
That's
Um,
all I can do. Wait.
yeah, I think Daniel is just gonna
Oh,
have to
what?
port ore, I guess, for
Hold on, that
cities.
changes things.
Yeah.
City up to 6, 9, 11 or something. Like, yeah. He does have the ore port, exactly. All right. Yep. We're on the same page there. I think he has to. Yep.
City road settle is your best bet here.
Yep. Yep. That's the way.
Griffin
Hi, Dickie.
from taking road.
If you're blue, you build 2 roads to the 6-4. That is fair. If you the unfortunate part is you would have to build like 4 roads to fully cut Griff off because like sure Griff has this
Someone
road
wins
network on the
this
side.
time. I thought it was going to be Daniel.
I guess yeah, perhaps this double road makes sense, but he had City Road Dev.
It's Theo, GG.
I can't believe this. This is unreal.
That's awesome.
He got the 9s that he needed. Wow. Ooh. Oh, Thomas Twin, thank you so much for the follow.
Should have taken the 9
Yeah.
points.
Thank you so much for the follow. Good job on Tio.
If you block, if you block,
Wow,
the
very
38,
close.
Someone else would have won.
Yeah.
Oh man,
Wow.
it was so close.
Extremely close.
Wow. That was a fun game, guys. No matter what,
Yeah, well played by everybody there.
Yeah, well played. Yeah, congrats to you.
thanks.
GG, Theo.
Thank you.
Yeah, I guess do you mind while I have you all here, do you mind if I ask a couple of questions?